I'm not surprised by the recent incident involving the YouTuber PewdiePie, the most popular YouTuber on here thus far. He was recently doing some online video gaming, and he let the N word slip out of his mouth while he was playing an online game. Apparently, he was the thought that nobody would screen capture or would be recording him as he was playing that game. But see, like he recently came out with this apology. He recently came out with this brief explanation, this apology of why that word slipped out of his mouth. He said that he knew the word was offensive, but he said that that word um, was said at the heat of the moment, and he also gave this little lame apology to why to him saying the N word. But I'm not really surprised, and I partially, and I kind of don't. I kind of do I accept his apology? I really can't answer that because apparently, if that came out of his mouth at the heat of the moment, that means it was already inside of him. And you know something, he would and PewDiePie, he's not even from America. He's from Sweden. He's a Swedish white man that happens to live in London. Like the N word that they say over here in America, how would he know about that unless he is in cahoots with white supremacists that live over here, and they told him about that word, or he or he or he uh he's in cahoots with other white supremacists who told him about that word or had that ingrained inside him. Because I doubt they were saying that type of word growing up in Sweden. Of course, like Sweden is a primarily white country. Like, are there races over there in Sweden? In Sweden, hell yeah. Wherever there's white people are, you best believe there's racism within that country. But he gave this questionable apology and this explanation, which I kind of don't buy, because if you say that at the heat of the moment, that means it was already inside of you. That means that word and that feeling and that reaction is already inside of you. See, white people do this all the time. Say this word at the heat of the moment, and then claim they're not really like that. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying what they're selling, especially what PewDiePie's selling. I am not surprised by PewDiePie's actions. This is the same man who who let it slip out of his mouth how he feels about Nazis, or that he supports white supremacy. I'm not really surprised by this, not by a long shot.